The shocking benefits of adding this powder to your morning coffee. Most people miss this. For many, the morning ritual of brewing and sipping coffee is a non-negotiable part of starting the day. It's a cherished moment of quiet contemplation, a much-needed jolt of energy, and often a comforting routine. Yet, what if that beloved cup of coffee, seemingly complete and perfectly satisfying, is actually performing at only a fraction of its true potential? What if your body is merely receiving half the incredible benefits it could be, simply because you're overlooking one crucial yet incredibly simple addition? The conventional wisdom surrounding our daily coffee habit is about to be profoundly challenged in a way that some powerful, established industries might prefer remained completely unknown and hidden from public view. There's a quiet revolution brewing beneath the surface of the health and wellness world, fueled by groundbreaking scientific discoveries that haven't quite managed to make it into the mainstream media's spotlight. Imagine a scenario where meticulous researchers uncover something so profound, so impactful on human health, that it undoubtedly warrants front-page news across every major publication and global broadcast. Yet, for reasons that become strikingly clear upon closer inspection, this vital information remains largely undisclosed, almost conspiratorially kept out of widespread public consciousness. In 2023, a particularly significant study emerged from the scientific community, revealing an astonishing truth about a common beverage we all know and love. Scientists observed with measurable precision that by merely incorporating a specific, remarkably inexpensive powder into your daily coffee, a powder that astonishingly costs as little as 50 cents per serving, your body's intricate metabolic response, particularly concerning blood sugar regulation, undergoes a profound transformation so dramatic it genuinely stunned even the most seasoned researchers involved in the study. This isn't about some obscure, prohibitively expensive, or difficult-to-source ingredient from the remote corners of the Amazon rainforest, nor is it a complex, chemically synthesized compound requiring advanced pharmaceutical production. On the contrary, we are delving into something remarkably straightforward, readily available, and exceptionally affordable. Its very simplicity and low cost are precisely why it poses a disruptive threat to established systems. It's something pharmaceutical giants cannot easily patent, cannot monopolize for profit, and therefore have little incentive to promote. This fundamental barrier to lucrative commercial exploitation is the unspoken reason why this potentially life-changing knowledge has remained largely beneath the radar, almost entirely unknown to the vast majority of the public, who continue their coffee routine oblivious to its untapped power. This revelation sets the stage for understanding how we can radically upgrade our daily coffee, turning it from a mere pick-me-up into a potent elixir for enhanced health, vitality, and longevity. I'm going to guide you through 5 extraordinary powders, each possessing the unique power to fundamentally alter your ordinary cup of coffee, transforming it into something infinitely more beneficial and entirely different from what you're currently experiencing. We will explore them in an ascending order of impact and significance, from highly beneficial to truly game-changing, culminating in an ingredient that could fundamentally change your health trajectory. What's truly astounding and speaks volumes about the power of these simple additions is that when researchers first began testing the very first powder on this list, the results were so dramatically unexpected and so far outside their predictions that they initially suspected their sophisticated laboratory equipment was malfunctioning. They were compelled to repeat the experiment not once, but 3 times, just to confirm the unprecedented accuracy and overwhelming significance of their findings. The data was simply that remarkable, challenging, established scientific paradigms. Before we delve into the specifics of these remarkable additions, I have a quick request that will help ensure you receive the most relevant insights and tailored information. Please take a moment to share your age and current location in the comments below. The efficacy and specific specific nuances of these powerful ingredients can sometimes vary subtly based on individual physiological factors, including age, and knowing your general demographic helps us contextualize the information for you more effectively. This ensures you're equipped with the precise knowledge tailored to your unique situation, allowing you to maximize the benefits. Raw cacao powder. Starting our journey with a revelation that will profoundly change how you perceive a common culinary ingredient, let's explore the first transformative powder, raw cacao. Often relegated to the realm of decadent desserts, a mere indulgence, the scientific community is now definitively demonstrating that raw cacao powder is far more than a simple flavoring agent. Its benefits extend deeply and profoundly into optimizing our daily coffee experience and overall health. It's absolutely crucial to distinguish this from the heavily processed, sugar-laden chocolate powders, such as the Nesquik you might have enjoyed as a child, which offer little to no nutritional value. We are talking about raw, organic, unprocessed cacao, a veritable powerhouse of nutrients that boasts an incredibly higher concentration of antioxidants than almost any other food found on planet Earth. This isn't just a healthy addition, it's a profound, comprehensive upgrade to your morning routine. The real magic for your coffee, and indeed for your body, happens when you understand raw cacao's unique and intricate interaction with caffeine. Researchers at Cornell University undertook a meticulously designed study to investigate the combined effects of cacao and coffee, unearthing an unexpected and highly beneficial synergy. They discovered that the complex compounds inherent in raw cacao actively modify how your body metabolizes and responds to caffeine. Instead of the typical sharp, often jarring spike in energy, followed by an inevitable, unwelcome crash that many individuals experience with coffee alone, the combination of coffee and raw cacao yields what scientists precisely describe as a sustained energy curve. This translates into a remarkable experience: steady, focused, and significantly prolonged energy that can last an impressive 6 to 8 hours. Contrast this with the conventional 2 to 3 hour caffeine buzz that often culminates in that dreaded afternoon slump, leaving you sluggish and desperately reaching for another cup just to maintain basic functionality. With raw cacao integrated into your coffee, that energy plateau is extended, smoothed, and stabilized, allowing for consistent productivity and mental clarity without the disruptive peaks and valleys. Beyond its extraordinary energy modulating properties, the antioxidant prowess of raw cacao is nothing short of extraordinary. Its ORAC value, a standard measurement for antioxidant activity, reflecting its capacity to absorb free radicals, typically hovers around an astounding 55,000 per 100 grams. To put this into a more understandable perspective, blueberries, widely celebrated and universally recognized for their high antioxidant content, register approximately 4,300. The difference is not just significant, it's monumental, placing raw cacao in a league of its own as an unparalleled antioxidant champion, offering immense cellular protection. But the benefits extend even deeper, directly impacting neurological health. The flavonoids naturally present in raw cacao, particularly a potent compound known as epicatechin, possess a truly remarkable biological ability. They can successfully cross the formidable blood-brain barrier. This means these beneficial compounds gain direct, unimpeded access to your delicate brain tissue, where they exert their most profound and impactful effects. Once inside the brain, they actively stimulate the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Think of BDNF as highly specialized fertilizer for your brain cells. It plays an absolutely crucial role in supporting the growth, survival, and differentiation of neurons, which are the fundamental cellular units essential for maintaining optimal cognitive function and brain health. A pivotal and highly referenced study published in the esteemed journal Nature Neuroscience, with all scientific references readily available for those wishing to delve deeper, provided compelling and robust evidence of these cognitive benefits. Participants who consistently consumed approximately 20 grams of raw cacao daily over a focused period of 12 Weeks demonstrated statistically significant improvements in memory test scores. Furthermore, advanced functional brain imaging techniques revealed a measurable increase in blood flow to the hippocampus, the vital region of the brain critically involved in memory formation, learning, and consolidation. This scientific evidence strongly suggests that raw cacao isn't merely a fleeting stimulant or a pleasant flavor enhancer, but a powerful neuroenhancer, actively supporting the structural integrity and functional efficacy of your most important organ. To harness these incredible benefits effectively and maximize their potential, the method of preparation is absolutely key. Aim to incorporate 1 to 2 tablespoons of high-quality, raw, organic cacao powder into your hot coffee. However, a crucial detail to remember, which many overlook, is the temperature of your water. It must be maintained below 170 degrees, approximately 77 degrees. Exceeding this temperature risks denaturing and destroying the delicate, heat-sensitive flavonoid compounds and other beneficial constituents that confer cacao's numerous health advantages, essentially rendering your efforts moot and your investment wasted. Therefore, it's advisable to brew your coffee as usual, then allow it to cool for about 2 minutes before meticulously stirring in the cacao powder. Use a small whisk or a specialized milk frother to ensure proper and thorough blending, as raw cacao has a natural tendency to clump and will not dissolve as readily or smoothly as instant cocoa mixes. The delightful result will be a delightfully rich, complex, and slightly bitter chocolate-infused coffee, offering a nuanced flavor profile that many find surprisingly enjoyable, invigorating, and satisfying. When purchasing, always prioritize raw, organic cacao that has not undergone Dutch processing or alkalization. These industrial treatments, while making cocoa less acidic and darker in color, unfortunately destroy up to 90% of the beneficial flavonoid compounds, meaning you would largely be wasting your financial investment and missing out on the health benefits if you buy the wrong kind. The generally recommended daily dose for therapeutic effects is between 15 and 20 grams, which roughly translates to 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. If you are new to incorporating raw cacao into your routine, it is wise to start with a smaller amount, perhaps just 1 teaspoon, for the first week. This allows your body to gently adjust to the stimulating effects of theobromine, the milder, longer-lasting stimulant found in cacao, which complements caffeine without the harshness or jitteriness. Ceylon cinnamon. Moving further into the realm of profound metabolic optimization, our next truly game-changing addition is Ceylon cinnamon. This is where the potential for tangible, scientifically measurable effects on your metabolic health truly begins to emerge, establishing it as far more than just a fragrant spice or a seasonal flavoring. A comprehensive 2020 meta-analysis, a powerful and highly regarded research method that synthesizes and meticulously reviews data from numerous independent studies, reviewed information from over 1,500 individuals diagnosed with either type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. The findings were not merely interesting, but compelling. Participants who consistently consumed approximately 1 gram of cinnamon daily, an amount equivalent to roughly half a teaspoon, experienced a statistically significant and clinically relevant decrease in their fasting blood glucose levels, averaging a remarkable reduction of 10 to 11 milligrams per deciliter. While this specific figure might not immediately resonate as dramatically significant for those not actively managing blood sugar levels, for individuals navigating the complex challenges of diabetes or prediabetes, such a consistent reduction is profoundly meaningful and impactful on their long-term health. Furthermore, a significant subset of participants also demonstrated measurable improvements in their hemoglobin A1C levels, a crucial biomarker that provides an average measure of blood sugar control over a 3-month period, indicating a sustained and positive impact on glucose regulation. However, a critical distinction, often dangerously overlooked and potentially hazardous to health, must be addressed regarding cinnamon. the vast majority of cinnamon available in standard grocery stores and supermarkets is actually cassia cinnamon. Cassia cinnamon contains notably high levels of a compound called coumarin. While coumarin is a natural plant compound, it can be hepatotoxic, meaning it can cause significant damage to the liver when consumed in large doses over prolonged periods. This isn't a hyperbolic or fear-mongering warning. It's a well-documented and recognized concern in medical literature, strongly suggesting that consuming more than about half a teaspoon of cassia cinnamon daily over an extended duration could pose a real and measurable risk to liver health. In stark contrast, Ceylon cinnamon, often accurately referred to as true cinnamon, contains up to an astonishing 1/200 times less coumarin than its cassia counterpart. This dramatic difference in coumarin content makes Ceylon cinnamon a considerably safer and more desirable choice for consistent daily use at therapeutic dosages, allowing you to confidently reap its myriad metabolic benefits without undue concern for liver toxicity or long-term health risks. Identifying true Ceylon cinnamon is crucial for ensuring both safety and efficacy. When purchasing, meticulously look for labels that explicitly state Ceylon or Cinnamomum verum, which accurately indicates its origin, typically from Sri Lanka. Visually, Ceylon cinnamon presents a lighter, more delicate tan hue compared to the reddish-brown, coarser, and often thicker appearance of cassia sticks or powder. Its price point will also usually be higher, reflecting its superior quality, scarcity, and specialized cultivation, typically ranging from $8 to $15 for a small container, as opposed to the more common $3 to $5 seen for cassia. This seemingly higher investment is undoubtedly well worth it for the enhanced safety, superior flavor, and proven efficacy. Integrating Ceylon cinnamon into your morning coffee routine creates a particularly potent and beneficial synergy. Coffee itself has been extensively studied and repeatedly shown in numerous epidemiological studies to be strongly associated with a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. A large-scale 2024 study, which meticulously analyzed robust data from 15,000 regular coffee drinkers, found that individuals who consistently consumed 3 to 5 cups daily exhibited up to a remarkable 30% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to non-coffee drinkers. By combining Ceylon cinnamon with coffee, you're essentially pairing two distinct and powerful ingredients, each independently validated by scientific research for their significant metabolic health benefits. The polyphenols present in coffee have an additional fascinating advantage. They appear to actively enhance the bioavailability of cinnamon's active compounds. Researchers have observed up to a staggering 300% better absorption rate when cinnamon is consumed with coffee compared to taking isolated cinnamon supplements alone, thereby magnifying its beneficial effects and ensuring your body can fully utilize its therapeutic potential. For optimal integration and to extract its full spectrum of benefits, add 1/4 to half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder directly to your coffee grounds before brewing. This method allows the hot water to effectively extract the beneficial compounds, which might not fully dissolve or become as bioavailable if simply stirred into already brewed coffee. This technique is particularly effective and recommended with French press or pour-over brewing methods, where the grounds have extended contact with the hot water. For those using drip coffee makers, an alternative and effective approach is to create a concentrated cinnamon infusion. Simmer 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in 8 ounces of water for about 10 minutes, then strain the liquid to remove solids and add this potent concentrate to your regular coffee. Timing is also a critical factor that can significantly impact its efficacy. Research indicates that consuming cinnamon coffee approximately 15 to 20 minutes before your first meal of the day can significantly maximize its blood sugar stabilizing effects, helping to reduce your glucose response to breakfast by a measurable and clinically meaningful amount. A final and absolutely crucial warning: if you are currently taking any medications, particularly blood thinners such as warfarin, or any form of diabetes medication, e.g., insulin, metformin, it is imperative to consult with your doctor or healthcare provider before incorporating therapeutic amounts of cinnamon into your daily routine. Ceylon cinnamon can interact with these medications, and professional medical advice is essential to ensure your safety, prevent adverse interactions, and optimize your overall well-being. Lion's mane mushroom powder. Now, let's venture into a territory that might initially sound almost too remarkable to be true, yet is firmly supported by emerging and compelling scientific evidence: the extraordinary benefits of lion's mane mushroom powder. We're stepping into the fascinating realm of cognitive enhancement and neuroprotection, areas traditionally considered exceptionally challenging to influence or improve. The robust research supporting lion's mane, published in reputable peer-reviewed journals, provides compelling and undeniable insights into its potential. Japanese researchers, for instance, conducted a notable and well-designed study involving older adults who had been diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment. Participants were meticulously administered lion's mane mushroom powder daily for a focused period of 16 weeks, and the results were truly captivating and scientifically significant. They observed significant and measurable improvements in cognitive function, quantifiable through a battery of standardized neuropsychological tests. However, what truly electrified the scientific community and sparked widespread excitement were the advanced brain scans, which revealed what appeared to be tangible signs of regeneration and enhanced activity in specific areas of the brain commonly impacted by the natural aging process. It's profoundly important to approach the term regeneration with precise and careful language. The human brain is an incredibly complex and intricate organ, and this doesn't imply the miraculous growth of entirely new brain tissue in the conventional sense. Rather, what researchers precisely observed was a noticeable increase in neural activity and enhanced connectivity within crucial brain regions that typically exhibit decline with advancing age. This strongly suggests a revitalization and strengthening of existing neural networks, leading to improved brain resilience. Lion's mane contains unique and potent bioactive compounds, primarily heracinins and arenosines. These remarkable molecules are small enough to readily traverse the formidable blood-brain barrier, gaining direct and unimpeded access to delicate brain tissue. Once there, they appear to actively stimulate the crucial production of nerve growth factor, NGF. NGF is an absolutely vital protein that plays an indispensable role in supporting the growth, maintenance, and survival of neurons, the fundamental cellular units that comprise our brain and are essential for optimal cognitive function. When you strategically combine lion's mane with your daily coffee, an intriguing and powerful synergy unfolds. The caffeine inherent in coffee is known to increase cerebral blood flow by up to an impressive 30%. This enhanced circulation acts as a superhighway, potentially improving the absorption and efficient delivery of lion's mane's neurotrophic compounds directly to brain cells. This creates what researchers have aptly termed a neuroplasticity window, a temporary state where your brain becomes exceptionally receptive to forming new neural connections and strengthening existing ones, thereby profoundly enhancing its adaptive capabilities and learning potential. Furthermore, a study originating from Malaysia highlighted another significant and crucial benefit: compounds within lion's mane stimulate the production of myelin, the crucial protective coating that insulates nerves. Myelin is vital for rapid and efficient nerve signal transmission, and its degradation is a common consequence of aging, often leading to slower processing speeds, reduced mental agility, and impaired memory. Participants who consistently took lion's mane for 6 months demonstrated measurable improvements in nerve function, underscoring its potential role in preserving and actively enhancing neurological health and performance. However, it's absolutely essential to maintain a realistic and balanced perspective. A systematic review of human clinical trials, anticipated for publication in 2025, has presented mixed results. While some studies have indeed shown clear and compelling cognitive improvements, others have reported no statistically significant effect. This discrepancy underscores a critical point. The quality of the lion's mane extract used is of paramount importance, as are the precise dosage and the duration of supplementation. This is not a magic pill that promises instant intellectual superpowers or an immediate cure for all cognitive ailments. Rather, the preliminary yet compelling evidence strongly suggests that lion's mane offers significant potential for supporting and actively protecting brain health as we age, particularly when integrated consistently into a daily routine over several months. It's about nurturing your brain's long-term resilience, adaptability, and vitality. The preparation method for lion's mane is exceptionally crucial for unlocking its full therapeutic potential. You absolutely need to acquire dual-extracted lion's mane powder. This specific and specialized processing method involves both hot water and alcohol extraction, ensuring that both water-soluble, like polysaccharides, and fat-soluble, like triterpenes and arenosines, active compounds are fully extracted, concentrated, and made bioavailable. Simply using regular dried mushroom powder will likely provide only a fraction, perhaps as little as 10%, of the truly beneficial active ingredients, significantly diminishing its efficacy and leaving you without the expected benefits. To use it properly, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of dual-extracted lion's mane powder to your coffee after it has finished brewing and cooled slightly, ideally to around 160 degrees, about 71 degrees C. Higher temperatures can denature some of the delicate compounds, compromising their integrity and reducing their effectiveness. Flavor-wise, lion's mane possesses a subtly sweet, savory profile, often described as having an umami quality, which surprisingly complements the inherent bitterness of coffee. Many individuals, after an initial period of adjustment, actually come to genuinely prefer this nuanced and complex flavor over plain coffee, discovering a new depth to their morning brew. For maximizing potential cognitive benefits, research suggests consuming your lion's mane-infused coffee in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. The cognitive effects may reach their peak approximately 90 minutes after consumption, aligning with the brain's heightened state of receptivity and allowing you to fully capitalize on its nootropic properties. Based on clinical trials, the optimal daily dose of extract typically ranges from 2 to 3 grams, which corresponds to about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons. While some individuals report noticing improved mental clarity and focus within as little as 7 to 14 days, more significant and sustained cognitive effects usually become apparent after 4 to 6 weeks of diligent, consistent daily use. Again, quality cannot be overstated. When selecting a product, look for organic lion's mane powder that explicitly lists its active compound percentages, specifically aiming for at least 30% polysaccharides and 15% beta-glucans, which are the primary active ingredients responsible for its benefits. Be extremely wary of products that omit details about their extraction method or compound percentages, as these may indicate lower quality or insufficient active ingredients. It's worth noting that some individuals may experience what researchers refer to as an awakening period during the first week or so of supplementation, characterized by feeling slightly spacey or having unusually vivid dreams. This is a temporary adaptive phase as your brain adjusts to the new compounds and typically resolves quickly as your system acclimates. Creatine monohydrate. Prepare to have a deeply ingrained preconceived notion completely dismantled as we explore the surprising and profound benefits of our next powerful additive, creatine monohydrate. If your immediate thought upon hearing creatine was, "Isn't that just for bodybuilders and athletes looking to bulk up?" you are certainly not alone, but you're about to discover its largely unrecognized yet incredibly significant potential for optimizing brain health and cognitive function. What truly astonished researchers and prompted a reevaluation of creatine's role was a groundbreaking study conducted at the University of Sydney. In this particular trial, vegetarians were given 5 grams of creatine daily for 6 weeks. Crucially, the objective of the study was not muscle building or athletic performance enhancement, but rather to investigate its direct impact on brain function. The results were compelling. Participants demonstrated measurable improvements in working memory and exhibited distinct, quantifiable cognitive enhancements. While these weren't the sensational, exaggerated, IQ-boosting numbers often circulated in less rigorous contexts, they represented meaningful yet modest improvements that profoundly impacted daily cognitive tasks and overall mental acuity. The pivotal insight from this research was that creatine supplementation proved particularly beneficial for individuals whose diets were inherently low in creatine to begin with, such as vegetarians, highlighting a potential dietary deficiency correction with significant neurological implications. To truly appreciate creatine's profound significance for the brain, consider this astonishing fact. This vital organ, despite comprising only about 2% of your total body weight, demands and consumes approximately 20% of your body's entire energy supply. It is an energy-intensive powerhouse. Creatine acts as the brain's rapid energy currency, providing the immediate and essential fuel your neurons require to fire efficiently, process thoughts clearly, and form and retrieve memories effectively. It's essentially the cellular turbocharger that keeps your brain functioning at its peak, especially during periods of high cognitive demand. When you strategically introduce creatine into your morning coffee, a fascinating and beneficial interplay occurs. Caffeine, as we know, increases cerebral blood flow, and this enhanced circulation acts as a superhighway, potentially facilitating and improving the uptake of creatine into brain tissue, making it more readily available for neuronal use. Concurrently, creatine works diligently behind the scenes to help maintain steady levels of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is your cell's primary energy molecule. This dual action potentially mitigates the common energy crash that many individuals experience solely from caffeine consumption, offering a smoother, more sustained cognitive boost without the unwanted jitters or subsequent slump. The long-term cognitive benefits of creatine are further supported by a compelling 10-year observational study that meticulously tracked adults over the age of 60. While an observational study cannot definitively prove causation, the robust data strongly suggested a powerful association. Individuals with consistently higher circulating creatine levels maintained superior cognitive function as they aged compared to their counterparts with lower levels. This indicates a significant potential role for creatine in preserving mental acuity, protecting against age-related cognitive decline, and supporting overall brain health over the lifespan. The underlying science behind creatine's cognitive benefits is robust, multifaceted, and increasingly well understood. Creatine functions as an essential cellular buffer system, enabling the rapid replenishment of ATP, ensuring a constant and immediate supply of energy for demanding neural activities. Beyond this crucial role, it appears to offer significant protection to delicate brain cells against oxidative stress, a primary contributor to cellular aging, damage, and neurodegenerative processes. Research also strongly suggests that creatine supports the optimal function of mitochondria within brain cells. These are, in essence, the power plants of your neurons, responsible for generating almost all the energy they need to operate. Ensuring their health and efficiency is paramount for overall brain vitality and cognitive resilience. Here's another lesser-known but equally compelling facet of creatine's broad utility: its unexpected impact on mood. While not a primary antidepressant or a standalone treatment for mental health disorders, some emerging research indicates that creatine supplementation may contribute to supporting emotional resilience and enhancing overall mental well-being, particularly in situations where brain energy metabolism is compromised. The proposed mechanism involves its ability to energize mitochondria within brain cells, thereby optimizing cellular function, crucial for mood regulation, stress response, and overall mental health. This offers a compelling, holistic view of creatine beyond its well-publicized physical benefits, suggesting a broader role in neurological and psychological well-being. Integrating creatine monohydrate into your morning coffee requires a specific approach, as it doesn't dissolve particularly well in cold liquids and can leave a gritty residue. To ensure maximum suspension and optimal consumption, you'll need to stir it thoroughly into hot coffee, where it disperses much more effectively than in cold beverages. The recommended daily dosage is 5 grams, which is approximately 1 level teaspoon, added directly to your morning cup. Here's a highly practical pro tip for enhancing both absorption and palatability. Add your creatine to coffee that includes a splash of milk or cream. The fat content in dairy or certain plant-based alternatives may help with its absorption, and it also effectively masks creatine's slightly gritty texture, making the overall experience far more enjoyable and palatable. Unlike many supplements that produce immediate, noticeable effects, creatine operates on a principle of cellular saturation. You need to consume it diligently and consistently on a daily basis for approximately 3 to 4 weeks to fully saturate your muscle and brain tissue with this vital compound. Once these optimal cellular levels are achieved, a consistent daily dose is sufficient to maintain those beneficial concentrations. Most individuals report experiencing improved mental endurance, reduced mental fatigue, and a noticeable reduction in bothersome brain fog after about 7 to 10 days of consistent use, with the full spectrum of potential cognitive benefits typically manifesting after 3 to 4 weeks of diligent, consistent use. While some people opt for an initial loading phase involving 20 grams daily, divided into 4 doses for the first week to speed up saturation, current research indicates that this isn't strictly necessary for achieving long-term benefits and sustained saturation. Furthermore, a loading phase can sometimes lead to temporary water retention and minor digestive discomfort or bloating, making the consistent 5-gram daily approach a more comfortable, gentle, and equally effective strategy over time. The quality of your creatine monohydrate is paramount for both safety and efficacy. Look for products that feature CreaPure, a highly respected German-made creatine monohydrate renowned for its exceptional purity and rigorous testing standards. Cheaper, lower-grade versions can often contain undesirable contaminants that may lead to stomach issues, headaches, and a lack of desired effects, ultimately negating any perceived cost savings. An important point to be aware of: you will likely experience a temporary weight gain of 2 to 4 pounds during the first 2 weeks of creatine supplementation. This is not fat accumulation, it is simply water being drawn into your muscle cells along with the creatine, a process that actually enhances cellular hydration and optimizes both muscle and brain function. The safety profile of creatine monohydrate is extensively well established, with numerous long-term studies following individuals who have taken it daily for years, showing no adverse effects on kidney function in healthy individuals. However, as with any potent supplement, if you have existing kidney disease or any other pre-existing medical conditions, it is absolutely crucial to consult your doctor or healthcare provider before beginning supplementation. Glycine powder. Prepare yourself, because what we are about to uncover about our #1 transformative powder, glycine, may fundamentally reshape your understanding of longevity, cellular health, and overall well-being. This isn't merely a beneficial addition to your coffee, it might just be the single most crucial enhancement you can make to your morning ritual, with groundbreaking research strongly suggesting its potential to genuinely add healthy, vital years to your life. Scientists dedicated to unraveling the intricate mysteries of aging have made profound and revolutionary discoveries about glycine, insights that have fundamentally revolutionized our perspective on promoting longevity and cellular resilience. In meticulously conducted studies where older adults received regular glycine supplementation, a remarkable and consistent pattern emerged. Multiple biomarkers intimately associated with the aging process showed significant and measurable improvements. Participants consistently reported substantially increased sleep quality, critical markers of systemic inflammation demonstrably decreased, and cellular assays demonstrated tangible signs of improved function and vitality, all pointing towards a deep-seated restorative and anti-aging effect at the cellular level. Glycine holds the unique distinction of being the smallest amino acid in existence. Its diminutive size is a key factor in its widespread efficacy, allowing it to penetrate virtually every tissue and cell within your body with remarkable ease and speed. While your body possesses the inherent capacity to synthesize some glycine endogenously, current research strongly suggests that the vast majority of us in modern society are experiencing a significant deficiency when compared to the optimal amounts consumed by our ancestors. Their traditional diets, particularly the nose-to-tail eating practices, were incredibly rich in glycine-dense foods like bone broths, nutrient-rich organ meats, and collagen-rich cuts of meat, elements that are regrettably scarce and often shunned in the modern Western diet. By consciously and consistently adding glycine to your morning coffee, you are essentially providing your body with an indispensable foundational building block, an essential nutrient required for over 100 critical biological processes. These vital processes range from the crucial synthesis of glutathione, often hailed as your body's master antioxidant due to its unparalleled cellular protective abilities, to the natural creation of creatine within your own system, and even the initiation of autophagy, a vital cellular housekeeping process where your cells meticulously clean out damaged proteins, cellular debris, and dysfunctional organelles, thereby facilitating regeneration, cellular renewal, and optimal function. Further buttressing the compelling scientific case for glycine, an extensive 8-year observational study conducted in Japan diligently tracked adults and revealed a powerful and compelling correlation. Those with consistently higher dietary glycine intake exhibited significantly better overall health outcomes and greater longevity. The researchers compellingly suggested that optimal glycine consumption could play a pivotal role in supporting and actively extending health span, the period of life spent in good health and free from chronic disease, which is arguably more important than mere lifespan. The mechanisms through which glycine exerts its profound and widespread effects are particularly fascinating and complex. Glycine actively engages and activates specific receptors located throughout your body, initiating a cascade of beneficial physiological responses at the cellular level. Research unequivocally demonstrates its crucial support for mitochondrial function, those vital cellular power plants responsible for generating almost all the energy your cells need. It also significantly enhances methylation, a fundamental biochemical process crucial for maintaining and repairing your DNA, thus safeguarding genetic integrity and preventing cellular damage. Furthermore, glycine contributes significantly to maintaining healthy levels of growth hormone, a key player in tissue repair, metabolism, muscle maintenance, and overall vitality, especially as we age. A landmark study from Harvard Medical School highlighted another impressive and clinically relevant benefit. Glycine supplementation significantly improved vascular function. Participants in this study demonstrated measurable and statistically significant improvements in arterial flexibility after just 12 weeks of consistent supplementation. Enhanced arterial flexibility is a critical indicator of robust cardiovascular health, suggesting that glycine plays a direct and vital role in maintaining the integrity, elasticity, and responsiveness of our blood vessels, which are crucial for efficient circulation, optimal blood pressure regulation, and nutrient delivery throughout the entire body. However, what makes the integration of glycine into your morning coffee uniquely powerful and highly beneficial is its distinctive dual effect. It provides a noticeable sense of calm mental clarity, distinctly different from a sedating effect often associated with other calming agents. It achieves this remarkable feat by interacting with specific inhibitory receptors in your brain, thereby enhancing focus, sharpening cognitive acuity, and improving the capacity for learning, while simultaneously mitigating anxiety and reducing the common jitters or restlessness that some individuals experience from caffeine alone. This makes for a harmoniously stimulating yet profoundly calming cognitive experience, allowing for sustained productivity without overstimulation. Its profound influence extends deeply into sleep quality, a fundamental cornerstone of overall health and well-being. A study published by the esteemed Sleep Research Society revealed that individuals who took 3 grams of glycine before bedtime experienced tangible and statistically significant improvements in sleep quality. They specifically reported spending more time in deep sleep, the most restorative phase of the sleep cycle, during which your brain actively clears out metabolic byproducts, repairs cellular damage, and consolidates memories, and consequently woke up feeling significantly more refreshed, alert, and invigorated, despite no change in the total hours slept. The benefits for collagen production are equally compelling and often visibly apparent. Glycine constitutes approximately 33% of collagen, the most abundant protein in the human body, which is absolutely vital for the structural integrity of skin, joints, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues throughout the body. Studies show that supplementing with glycine actively supports collagen synthesis and repair, leading to noticeable and visible improvements in skin elasticity, hydration, and joint flexibility, 2 areas that typically decline markedly and noticeably with age, contributing to wrinkles and stiffness. For your morning coffee, simply add 3 to 5 grams of glycine powder, equivalent to about 1 level teaspoon, directly to your hot coffee. It possesses the remarkable property of dissolving instantly and completely, blending seamlessly into your beverage without any gritty residue or clumping. And here's an interesting culinary note. Glycine is unique among amino acids in that it naturally tastes sweet rather than bitter or savory, making it highly palatable. This means it imparts a subtle, pleasant sweetness to your coffee without the addition of any refined sugar, artificial sweeteners, or unwanted calories, making it a delicious and healthy natural sweetener. The timing strategy for glycine is quite flexible and can be optimized for different therapeutic benefits. Taking 3 to 5 grams in your morning coffee can enhance sustained energy and mental clarity throughout the day. Many individuals also find immense benefit in taking another 5 grams in the evening, perhaps dissolved in decaffeinated coffee or herbal tea, to capitalize on its potent sleep and recovery-enhancing properties. Glycine exhibits different physiological effects depending on the timing of its consumption, primarily due to its intricate interactions with your body's natural circadian rhythm, allowing for tailored benefits based on your specific needs. When it comes to quality, glycine powder is generally straightforward, but vigilance is still important. Seek out pure glycine powder, specifically labeled as pharmaceutical grade or USP, United States Pharmacopoeia grade, which indicates it has been rigorously tested for heavy metals, pesticides, and other potential contaminants, ensuring maximal purity, safety, and efficacy. Avoid products that contain unnecessary fillers, artificial flavors, or other amino acids mixed in, as purity is absolutely key for optimal results. To assess your individual tolerance, start with 3 grams for the first week, although glycine is widely regarded as extremely safe, with human studies having utilized doses of up to 60 grams daily without reported adverse effects. After this initial period, you can safely increase your daily intake to 10 grams, optimally divided between morning and evening to achieve optimal and comprehensive benefits. Most users report experiencing improved sleep quality and ease of falling asleep within as little as 3 days, while more visible benefits like better skin elasticity, reduced fine lines, and decreased joint discomfort typically become apparent within 2 weeks. The deeper, more systemic effects, such as enhanced recovery from exercise, sustained mental clarity, and an overall increase in foundational energy, usually fully manifest after 4 to 6 weeks of diligent, consistent use. The synergy between glycine and coffee is particularly powerful and worthy of special emphasis. Coffee consumption itself is already widely associated with longevity and a reduced risk of various chronic diseases in extensive scientific research. Glycine appears to amplify coffee's myriad beneficial effects while simultaneously mitigating some of its potential downsides, such as caffeine-induced anxiety, jitters, or sleep disruption for sensitive individuals, thereby creating a truly harmonious and powerfully health-optimizing blend. Research from the University of California has specifically highlighted that the unique combination of glycine with coffee can create a distinctive metabolic state within the body. In this incredibly beneficial state, fat burning is notably increased, while simultaneously muscle protein synthesis is significantly improved. This is essentially placing your body in an optimal physiological condition for both highly efficient energy production and effective tissue repair and regeneration, promoting a robust, resilient, and youthful metabolism. Your morning coffee will, quite literally, never be the same again. You now possess the invaluable knowledge of 5 scientifically validated, accessible, and powerful additions that can transform an ordinary cup into a formidable ally, supporting your brain health, optimizing blood sugar regulation, enhancing longevity, and fortifying your overall metabolic function, creating a holistic health boost in a single daily habit. Starting tomorrow morning, you have the power to initiate this transformative journey with just one of these remarkable powders, aligning your choice with your most pressing health priorities and personal goals. If stabilizing blood sugar and supporting metabolic health is your primary focus, Ceylon Cinnamon offers targeted and potent benefits. If you seek the broadest spectrum of advantages, particularly for longevity, cellular health, and overall vitality, glycine stands out as an unparalleled choice. For those prioritizing sustained cognitive function, mental clarity, and long-term brain vitality, lion's mane is an exceptional and well-researched choice. Alternatively, as your body acclimates and you gain confidence in these individual additions, you can strategically combine them to unlock even greater synergistic effects and amplify their collective benefits. It's crucial to recognize that the combined effects of these powders, when used in conjunction, may create powerful and emergent synergies that researchers are only just beginning to comprehend and quantify. Preliminary data already suggests that individuals who integrate multiple compounds into their routine often experience benefits that extend far beyond what one would expect by simply adding up their individual effects, hinting at a powerful, holistic enhancement of physiological function and overall well-being. Now, I'm genuinely eager to hear from you, the vibrant community. Have you already experimented with any of these powerful additions in your coffee? What were your personal experiences? What worked exceptionally well for you, providing tangible benefits? And perhaps what didn't quite meet your expectations or yield the desired results? Your insights are incredibly valuable to others on this journey of health optimization. Please drop a comment below and share your personal journey, your observations, and your specific experiences. If this comprehensive information has fundamentally shifted your perspective on your morning routine and inspired you to upgrade your coffee ritual into a potent health tool, then please hit that subscribe button. because next week I'll be unveiling another truly revolutionary piece of information, a singular morning ritual that intricately combines coffee with specific whole foods and a precise timing strategy. Researchers have meticulously found that this specific pattern optimizes metabolic health, particularly for individuals over the age of 50, supporting weight management, energy levels, and disease prevention. This isn't speculative, it's based on a cutting-edge 2024 study that meticulously tracked thousands of people, revealing a distinct eating pattern in the morning directly associated with significantly superior health outcomes across multiple parameters. What's even more intriguing is that this approach is likely the complete opposite of almost everything you've ever been told about breakfast and healthy eating. That highly anticipated video will be dropping next week, so ensure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on this paradigm-shifting information. Until then, take charge and consciously optimize that morning coffee. Your body, your mind, and your future self will undoubtedly thank you for it.